Yeah, really pleased. I met him last week with his agent. Initial meetings seem to go well. Always comes down to the details within the contracts. But a player we've admired from afar, certainly last season, played against him enough times. Someone who's found a form or position at the first half of last season and got the goals return off the back of that. Will be disappointed with the way the second half of the season went for him. But a player of a slightly different dynamic to maybe what we've had in recent seasons at the top of the pitch. Pace, power, wants to stretch defenders, wants to take on opposition defenders, and can really affect the back line in various different ways and different positions as well. So the fact that he can play different positions is a real benefit for ourselves, but someone we're looking to build a team around in terms of the chances we created last season. We created the most amount of chances in open play in our league, and hopefully that's a really good selling point to most forwards who want to come to this football club. And Jevani's got to come down here and buy into what we're all about, which is a really good footballing team who work hard on a daily basis. And if he puts the effort in, which he's discussing and which I've discussed with him, he's certainly a player with huge potential. But potential is a word which is used more so for younger players, but we feel if we get it right with Jevani, we're going to have a serious player on our hands.
And of course, towards the start of last season, I think it was 11 goals in 16 games, which is a record that speaks for itself.
Yeah, and that was probably the first time he'd played as an out-and-out number 9, sort of right at the top end of the pitch. He had his success at Cambridge a little bit deeper, and maybe just off a front man, and he got his move from Cambridge to Colchester, obviously with a fee involved. So we understand where he can play on the football pitch. We know he can play on either side as well. But that's part of his profile as well. A leggy and good mover, covers the ground really well, and there'll be no one quicker than him as well. So certainly in terms of stretching opposition back lines, it's something we've discussed with him, and he's keen to do. And he knows about us. There's no better selling point when you beat the opposition team. Was it 6-1 a fair few months ago? And obviously we beat them in the game at their place as well. So and the playoffs a year before. So he knows all about Exeter City. He probably knows about us more so than playing against us and actually understanding our ways of working. But like I say, he's got a clean slate to come down here and work hard on a daily basis. And I think he's pretty excited about the challenge which lies ahead. And we know if we get him right, he can affect the opposition, and hopefully we'll get a good value in terms of goals and assists.
And bringing him in at this stage of the summer rather than perhaps a bit later, it allows him to create those relationships in pre-season, perhaps with MJ, with the wingers.
Definitely. Look, we're only back in today, or so to speak, on the Monday of this week, and it's all about partnerships all over the pitch. We mentioned George earlier on, and we mentioned the partnership with Roy McCardle and Alex Hartridge, and we're looking for partnerships. We're looking for different formations. We're looking for players who are flexible in terms of playing different positions, but the way they play doesn't change. And that's all about performance and all about output. And Jevani's certainly someone we're looking to in terms of leading that front line. And we're still looking to add to that front line with different profiles as well. But we're really pleased to get him over the line.